started around when I was in 4th or 5th grade, and pretty much been skating ever since.
To some, skateboarding represents rebellion and vandalism, but to its most ardent followers, skateboarding embodies the passion and the freedom they've felt ever since stepping on the board.
When I started, everyone was definitely still wearing the super baggy pants and the baggy shirts.
Jeans and t-shirt, pretty much just plain.
Going big was huge. Tech skating wasn't too big at that time, but doing huge stairs and big rails was real big.
First starting out, it was just all like punk rock, punk metal, and just fast, hard music.
Rock music was definitely more popular in the skate culture. Rap wasn't quite in there yet.
With televised skateboarding events and the Tony Hawk video games, the mainstream was allowed to look into a world confined until then strictly to the streets.
It has grown so much since I first started.
The culture of skating has definitely become a lot more mainstream. I'm not too big a fan of it, and when you watch a lot of videos now, you see a lot of the guys with the same styles, wearing the same clothes. It gets kind of old, boring.
It was around when like all the first Tony Hawk games started coming out, and like everybody jumped on those and started skating from that. And I think now it's just grown to this huge just community.
Some of the passion is taken out of skateboarding. It's a lot more fun too to watch someone that's just doing their own thing. I definitely think hip hop latched onto like the skate culture. You see a lot of guys like Lupe and Lil Wayne, Pharrell dressing like skaters.
As skateboarding continues to grow, the mainstream is required to look at skaters differently, as skateboarding now holds its own in everything from the music industry to the advertising world, putting more positivity into the sport but taking away some of the passion.
It's a good thing that it's more accepted in mainstream and that people realize that we're not just a bunch of little punks out there ruining stuff.
I really don't like how the ones that aren't good at skateboarding kind of steal the thunder of other guys that do have passion for skateboarding.
I think a lot of the mainstream uses for skating, like those TV shows like Life of Brian, and anytime it's in like a JCPenney commercial, I just think it's really cheesy. It takes a lot of the passion out of skating.
Woo! In the future, oh man, Back to the Future, the hoverboard, yeah, that's where it's at. I mean, I don't have to explain anything else.
I think skateboarding is just going to get bigger and bigger and more commercialized. I think the people that do it for fun, I think they'll keep doing it, but I think you're going to see a lot more bigger contests and a lot of the companies becoming more global.
Like the whole video game scene, like that new Tony Hawk game, where you actually stand on a board and control it, is just, I don't know, blows my mind.
Skateboarding's expansion into different industries proves its appeal to the masses, but leaves the passionate followers behind as it becomes more about making money for some than about respecting the sport.